Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play, whatever this game is called, Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm Serious JG. So, I just did about, well, hold on, we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wow, 5, that's more than I thought I had done. I just did 5 runs through the final course of the Dragon Tron Super Champion 2000 series course circuit. I didn't practice any of the other courses, and when you play this in time trial mode, you are not having to deal with traffic getting in your way. You can more or less get the power-ups you want. You're not going to have somebody in front of you steal the power-up you had planned on getting. Blah, blah, blah. In other words, it's no guarantee that because I've done a few runs of this course to try to get a little better that we're suddenly going to have success. But I did get the #1 time on the test trials. Not #1 compared to other people playing who've uploaded their times to the internet. Just #1 as far as your default times. So, and that gives me 120 dragon onion rings as a prize, which I don't even know that I'm going to bother to check the store and see what you can buy with those. But that should mean that, and because we got to a point where we could have won if we just didn't fail hugely in the third race, and then we failed hugely. So, and this is like, is it 48 hours? 72 hours. It's a couple of days since I last played. But yeah, I'm trying to, like, I even thought about, well, I can make them watch me do time trials. After all, there were people who were upset that I off-screened so much of the management mode games. I don't really know what the correct balance is. But I do feel like we should be able to do better at Dragon Kart. And we've got really 2 Dragon Kart challenges left. We've got to win the Dragon Cup Grand Prix. That will unlock the final side quest, which is a one-on-one race, which we'll have to win. And then we'll basically be kind of ready to do the end game story and then the post-story dungeon and be done with what I have thoroughly enjoyed as a Let's Play. Hope you have too. But we got to get past Dragon Kart first. I know there was like slot car racing in previous Yakuza games, but I don't think it was quite... Like, I don't think it was quite the same as this, like a full-on driving racing game built into the game. So, even whether I play other Yakuza games or not, this might be our only chance to actually have a driving sim. I don't know. And I shouldn't...
Get ready to eat.
I think... Okay. I've gotten a little bit more consistent about getting that speed boost at the start, but... obviously not getting it every time. Fuck. You know what? No. Not even. Not even bothering with that. I thought there was a way that we could quit out and just restart the Grand Prix. I guess I would need to get to the end of a race. But yeah, we're in 7th place with no health left because of the second turn, really. No, I'm not. That was embarrassing.
Feel like taking a spin?
So that was basically a waste of time and just extra time spent staring at... It's not a bad loading screen for the last act, but I'm getting a bit tired of it because we've spent a lot of time waiting for Dragon Kart to load. I got into a rhythm with Can Quest and off-screening action that
Let's do this.
may have spent more time on that than was necessary, but... Oh, JG, what are you doing? I get the speed boost and then plant myself right into the... Oh, damn! I'm really not doing well here. Slow down, Turbo, slow down, Turbo, slow down, slow down, slow down, Turbo. Ladies first. I am not doing well. Yeah, I got a little used to the feel of the game when you don't have to worry about other drivers, I guess. Punch it, Hal. I want to die with you. I forgot about the mud pile there. And yeah, again, I'm surprised at just how wretched I'm doing here. But I guess I'll finish just to avoid that loading screen. But we're not going to bother to go on to races 2 and 3. Game, set, Blanford. That's a specific Riff Tracks reference. It's not even worth looking at. I mean, it's funny on its. If you watch that Riff Tracks, it's a funny moment in the Riff Tracks, but. Okay, well now what screen do I get to go to retry? Yes. That'll save at least one set of this loading. Maybe you think it's not playing the game properly to not go through the course all the way, or the cup all the way each time, but the point is, this is like the last thing we gotta do. I just gotta get it done. So, of course, we don't get we're not in first, so we don't get that bonus, because it's pretty obviously the one that you're going to want to grab if you're in first. But now we've got a couple of these in reserve. Missed it that time, but I'm in a much better position. So if I can get past Jin here, he says he can't lose. I'm hoping to prove him wrong. And this little dealy bobber here might help me do that. Screwed up with the mud. But the turbos were enough. Collecting those and just using them like crazy because I knew it was the last lap. Sonic Stampede is ours. Suguru knocked out Jin at the end there. She may have even hit him with a Whoppet. Apparently we earned Grand Prix champion points. I don't know how we did that, because we didn't win the Grand Prix, but okay. I guess just winning a race in the Grand Prix, and not the overall. No, Grand Prix is a race. The circuit is... Bobo's just shamed right now of my ignorance of this.
Get ready to eat dust.
Okay, did not get the boost that time. Also, I don't remember this course. It's one where I was doing reasonably well compared to the others, but I don't remember it. I missed what would have been a nice turbo boost to grab. But I'm in first. Keeping this will not only mean points, but it'll put me in a much better position to get some success in that third race. Like I said, I got better at it, but it's still not one that comes to me easily. It's pretty rough. There's a lot of electrified death areas, and there's a lot of mud, which really kills your speed if you hit it. Missed the ramp there. Still keep this together with a little luck. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Really suffered for missing. I missed that turn badly, and I didn't get a boost to recover the momentum. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that curve is a bit confusing to me. Okay, try to get over here this time. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Missed that. Really should have got that. Because Los Luchadores is like right behind me. She's still got her wits. Assuming that was the lady, and I think it was. Keep freaking out at all the vocalizations because I know sometimes if someone's right behind you, they get one. But also, I think as people complete laps, they get one even if they're not in contention at the moment. And I'm probably fine if I just keep it together here. I don't have a huge lead or anything, but... I'm coming up on a section where I've had some trouble. I took that turn better than I have the last few times. Okay. This is the best chance we've had in a while. I don't even remember if Naoki finished second last time. He did. Okay, now we're in much better shape than we have been. We just need to finish a few positions. Like, we can't finish... I say if we finish in the top 4, I think we've got it, actually. So let's... I'm trying to remember how this course goes. It's a really unpleasant course for me. Feeling the pressure. But I think we can pull this together.
Let's do this.
Okay, that's a good start. Missed that. I really wanted it too. But it makes a difference if we can get one of those. Because it allows you to recover from losing momentum. Bally. Banish Gregman. Crap. It's about to get full of shit. What? Oh, I've got too many Wappets. I'm not going to get speed boosts unless I get rid of them. Maybe I should have held on to one for that situation. Because now I've got somebody who's actually on my tail. This is going far better than any previous run. I might get a triple... I might, like, run the table and get all the victories, which I would be fine with, by the way. But I'm also fine with not doing that as long as we win overall. And getting in second would certainly do that for us. Second's good enough. I'll take it. Team set. Third place. Winning all 3 would have been nice, but yeah, this is plenty fine. This is sure fine pineal juice, baby.
I'm number 1. It's good to be at the top.
But I'm not. I planned to be in third place. Ha ha. Dragon Cup champion. That increased my passion. You know, as it would. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm pretty pleased with this. This This is just fine. I was kind of dreading having to do this. We got one more race to do. I'm less worried. I mean, even if it's a pure luck thing and I just stumble into victory, I only got to do it once. You have to pull together 3 at least decent runs in a row doing the Grand Prix. Or the Cup.
Stop him now.
Not even the earthquakes that seem to be occurring. Those fools have no idea the trouble he's in now.
Well, looks like I lost. You've become a hell of a racer, Ichiban-kun.
You cheat with those time trial practices.
Your skills are the real deal.
Bill
You'll
McNeil.
be promoted to Yokozuna before you know it.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing he is as good a driver as he is considering his size.
Yokozuna, huh? Nonsense. You're all too soft. Softer than tofu.
Oh no, I'm thinking it's like Tecmo World Wrestling. Now some mysterious masked figure comes and says he will destroy the world unless we defeat him in a race.
At this rate, you'll never be able to break out of your shell.
What? Screw you, man. I'm about to become mayor and save the city.
Oh, I'm not the Fujisawa you think you know.
Ooh, he's... Oh, I thought he might be
I am
naked.
the one and only Dragon Fighter.
Fighting Master.
Wait, who are you?
Yeah, I was just saying. I don't... This hadn't been teased.
The Dragon Fighter?
Is he the Dragon Master? Is he hanging out with Hiro Matsuda?
Who?
I've only heard rumors, but apparently Dragon Kart was founded by an unbeatable racer known as the Dragon Fighter.
Look, it's hard to take you seriously in that getup.
But they say he suddenly disappeared one day. Who would have guessed that he and Fujisawa-san were one and the same?
Well, I would have if they had set this up as a mystery.
That wasn't in my database at all.
Oh.
Wait, if you're some legendary racer, why the hell would you pretend to be a receptionist? Something's out of whack.
Oh, I'm gonna go whack it right now.
Guess I owe
Sorry.
you an explanation.
But I'm not giving you one.
I took this position to keep an eye on up-and-coming talent, racers with serious potential.
You mean like to find a protege or something?
Indeed.
An enemy to
There
destroy.
was a time when I was known as the Pocket Circuit Fighter, and I organized pocket...
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, alright, so this guy was, yeah, the Pocket Circuit Fighter is like this ultimate Pocket Circuit maniac. I did see that in whichever Yakuza game. I think it was Yakuza Onomari, whatever. It was the modern system remake of a prior game that I watched Lethal stream, and this guy shows up in that. So I guess he's a recurring character, and probably part of the joke here is that it's super obvious this is going to happen. He would suddenly reveal himself as the ultimate challenger if you already knew the Yakuza game. So
circuit tournaments across the country. Pocket Circuit is a race with tiny motorized cars, see?
sure.
You can customize nearly every aspect of your machine and send it out to compete. It was as deep and complex as you wanted it to be.
Well, what if you wanted to ignore that minigame?
Eventually, the sport grew tired and stale. For as much as I
Not
loved
like
it,
kart racing.
I had mastered it to the
mean,
point where
go-kart
it lost
racing.
its thrill. At the time, I was running my family's tofu business, which had gained some traction after being featured on a daytime TV spot.
Is this really
Then
relevant?
my son, who's fully fluent in English, set up an online store.
Uh-huh.
Time passes, we blow up, our company goes public, and now people are eating our tofu from here to Timbuktu.
A famous English-speaking location.
I thought I might as well put my business experience and passion for motorsports to use. And that's how Dragon Kart was
You mean your
born.
passion for
Dang, you lived a hell of a
play
life.
small...
I took you for a pretty plain guy.
You know, Yakuza... I mean, Kasuga... I like Kasuga because he's pretty positive. Other people have vaguely interesting things that's happening. He gets engaged. He cares about other people. But for him to say this guy had an interesting life, like, with the things that have happened to Kasuga? I don't know.
Hi, but it sounds like you've been crushing it for years.
I've only been crushing it for a
Isn't
couple of
going
months
from
since I
tiny
spent
little
20 years in
cars
prison.
to Street races kind of a leap. Are you just that into driving?
Maybe. When the tofu business picked up, I was swerving my delivery truck up hills and down mountains.
It was like doing ambulance missions up to level
That being
12.
said, it wouldn't be very sportsmanlike to win every tournament I hosted, now would it? And
Well, I mean, I'm not like the brute. Never mind. I was about to make an old-timey wrestling reference. Not even worth it.
even if a rising star did surface, nobody would race me.
He's-
if I
he's Vern
immediately
Gagne,
tore them
basically.
to shreds. So I decided to watch and wait for the right person. After a bit of training, I figured they could give me a good challenge.
So, like, how come Jin, who won a previous Dragon Kart tournament, wasn't getting this speech?
And the challenge is what I really live for.
So that's what you've been doing all this time.
Anyway, I'm really not a character anymore at this
We
point, so...
have some business to take care of.
Yeah, I get the picture now. You pushed me into kart racing because you wanted someone to push you to the limit.
Push it to the
That's
limit.
right. And
Limit,
you, sir, have amazing
living on the
potential as both
razor's
friend
edge.
and rival. You proved that on the streets.
Good friends, better enemies.
It's funny. You remind me of someone else who showed me that back in my pocket circuit days.
Of course, he's way better than you could ever be. As a matter of fact, if you were to actually fight him, I'm sure you'd need your entire party just to win a battle where the plot says you lost anyway.
Anyway, Kazuma-san.
Anyways.
Or rather, Ichiban-kun. Will you do me the honor of facing me in the ultimate race?
Was that him dissing us or just being
It's
friendly?
been a long time since I felt the adrenaline pounding like this.
Oh, you want a pounding, is that it?
There it is, huh? Well, how can I say no? Let's do this.
You're too kind. I knew from day one you would get it.
This music's kind of fun, too.
Okay, then tell me when you're ready to burn rubber. We'll tear up the road.
We're gonna burn some prophylactics up, baby.
Hell yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna throw down a save because this will be a new side mission, I believe. Although it didn't say side mission during that speech. If this isn't the side mission, I don't know... Oh, there it is. It's marked as a side mission, okay. Hey there, Ichiban, care for a race? Challenge Dragon Fighter. Well, if I do all this now, I'm not going to know what to do with the final video of this weekend's uploads.
Let's race.
I guess I can get started on the main plot.
Ichiban-kun, I'm gonna pull out all the stops, you know?
You know?
Fine by me. I'll beat you fair and square.
Excellent. I'm sure your racing won't disappoint.
Now, I don't know about that.
Let's go, Kazuma-kun! Let's go, Ichiban-kun!
The world's my racetrack. It is, folks. Yeah, Kazuma-kun. Yeah, because he was... Oh, you know what? I probably should have just called it a video a little early and started the next video with this, but... Oh, it's the circuit we just did. I don't know, could I do that? Nah, I'm really not far enough to do a video. I don't like to do it under... I don't generally like to be under 25 minutes, so... We'll take a shot at it. So this is the course I hate. And I think it might be full of fog, unless I misunderstood something I read about... It's not like I was trying to get tips for this race, but I found out a little information while trying to figure out how to unlock it.
Get ready to eat dust!
Yeah, there's a bit more fog than usual here.
Damn it! The spirit! Damn it! Damn it! Here goes! Damn it!
Oh, I missed that, which I should have hit.
Slow down, Turbo!
Really messed that up. Yeah, ooh, that really cost me, actually. I guess I should be happy. It's the one race that I've practiced is where the ultimate showdown takes place. Oh, this is gonna be shit. Kind of lost it in the last second here, didn't I? Or I kind of won it at the last second. There you go. First try. 1.368 second gap. I am Ultimate Super Champion. There you go, guys. I was a little apprehensive about diving into Dragon Kart and like having a lot of really tough races left to do. But A, I'm not terrible at those games, and B, it's probably not the most challenging racing game in the history of racing games. And it definitely made a difference that you can do time trial run and practice a specific course. So first try, feels good. And I'm sure if I'd lost, it wouldn't have taken... You know, there's only so many times I could have had to retry it.
You were incredible, Ichiban-kun.
He's so tender and yet
You
so
too,
passionate.
fighter. It's like you got speed in your blood.
Well, actually, I do. It's a lot of amphetamines.
Well, I may have lost the race, but I haven't lost the thrill. Even at my age, racing is what I live for.
Huh. Right there with you. This feels pretty damn good, to be honest.
Guys, that was awesome!
Oh, see, these guys are still around. I was kind of hoping they would continue to be supporting characters.
Yeah, I've never seen a race like that. I know Kasuga's good and all, but Fujisawa-san really lives up to the Dragon Fighter legend.
I won, not him.
Thought he was just an ordinary reception guy.
And now I'm a little curious what the cinema is if you lose.
Racer in search of a protege.
Now I've got more race data than I know what to do with.
Shove it up your ass, then,
Guess I still
Scooter.
got a long way to go. At least my rivals set the bar high.
At this age, I figure moving forward is better than moving back.
Well, moving forward means death.
Hey guys, why don't I sign you up for Rocket Pollo? We could definitely use the talent.
Yeah, you sure could, but that doesn't mean I'm joining.
Come on, just try us out.
This is a limited time offer.
Join a gang called Age Pollo. That's a pretty lame name.
You really suck.
Lame? That's the kanji for honor in it, you frickin' dumbass. Let's not fight about it, guys.
Because clearly the huge wrestler man would win, unless it was a knife fight of some kind.
What? What's wrong?
I have nothing to do now.
I thought I'd still be happy, regardless of whether I won or lost, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Or first thoughts.
Dragon Fighter.
That being said, I want another shot. Come on, Ichiban-kun, just one more.
Hey, no fair! Let one of us have a chance to race!
Yeah, that I call that. You beat all of these guys and I fight you again.
That's one way to put it.
All right, then let's all thunder down the track together. I couldn't keep myself away if I wanted to.
Well, I could, unfortunately for you.
I'll take you all on.
Oh, Kronos!
But, aren't races limited to 8 people?
Says
But you'll have to warm the bench now, Keith.
what?
What? Why me?
Yeah, what the hell? That was rude.
Everyone, please. You know we can all take turns, don't you?
On
Let's race to the
IE.
starting line.
Sorry.
Whoever's last has to sit and watch.
And I proceed to walk slowly away from the starting line.
Hold up! Damn! That lady can move! Hey! Wait for me!
She must have had some of that kimchi.
Let's go, Ichiban-kun. Right.
I mean, no.
This is what
You do it.
Dragon Kart's meant to be. Right on.
Right on, Tiny.
Feels like there's a long road ahead. But a long road's not so bad when you're having the time of your life.
We're not here for a long time. We're here for a fun time. The Rising Dragon card is now available. Oh, Rising Dragon is like it's like God Gundam. It's an advanced version of what is it called? I know in the American version, God Gundam is called Burning Gundam. I think Shining Gundam is Shining Gundam in both versions. I do not know for certain. Well, I mean, I guess I'll start more. I guess I'll just because I keep thinking in terms of 6 video chunks because of my initial uploads, but eventually, theoretically, people will be watching this after it's already gone up. I have a small number of people who are watching everything as it goes up, and I'd like to think there might be some people who aren't doing that who are going to catch up later. I guess on the next video we're just going to start the final stretch of the main story, but for now, take part in Dragon Card. I'm just kind of curious about this Rising Dragon card. The Rising Dragon, the ultimate cart with top-notch specs in every area. So we might as well buy a Cart Connoisseur and then upgrade it. Get it up to ultimate specs before we... And now we can compare it. So now we've got it selected. So what we were using was the Ignition Shadow. And it has... Okay, so it has... It's better than the Ignition Shadow in every way, except its handling isn't as good. But top speed is slightly higher, acceleration is a bit higher. But honestly, it feels like it's just a slightly better version of the Rising Dragon. Or the Rising Dragon is a slightly better version of the Ignition Shadow, which is the regular one. Then Rapid Phantom, which is the super acceleration, terrible top speed one. Still has better acceleration and grip. Much worse speed. But I'm more interested in this. It doesn't have as good a top speed as the Rumble Crasher. And the weight, for what... I don't even know how weight is helpful to you, other than maybe it means... Weight might mean that you get knocked around less by other carts. But yeah, it's clearly better than the Rumble Crasher overall. Unless you are really good, like handling and grip, you're so good at the game you don't even care about those stats, and you're always at top speed. Yeah, it's pretty... The Rising Dragon is the best card. Unsurprisingly. That being said, I don't know that we're actually going to use it, because I feel like we are done with Dragon Cards, so... We had a great race, even though you didn't race. I will check and see what we can do with these rings. I used to be really interested in stuff like this, now we certainly don't care anymore. I guess these manuals that make you better at a single job could still be useful. Although I've actually got some of them stockpiled. There's really nothing I care about buying with any of this, so I think we got all the CDs. These, drink and increase your base agility. I guess these are actually kind of useful. Tell you what we'll do. We'll spend the last of it on those items, and we'll give them all to Kasuga. Because he's the guy who... Well, you know, base MPs might be more useful for... Actually, no, he really needs more MPs. And, speed increases your agility value. That might be better for... You know what? We always have Kasuga in the party. Let's just make him as good as he can be. Because really, guard is the big one. If he dies, we lose. There's no opportunity to get him healed back up. So, ultimate booster. I might have wanted to hold on to that. That seems like a pretty super item. But anyway, alright, now we've gone over because I didn't want to go under. So when we come back next time, I guess I'm going to start the final stretch of the main story. I'm Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.